with you. Wanted to check in today, see if we get a few people live in neutral corner. Getting ready to get this work. But I thought I'd check in and see who all's with us. Wait till we get a few to tune in. I'll shout y'all out as you come in. Nuo, 27YT, Caleb Houseman, Samurai, see, good God. I was going to shout y'all out, but man, y'all came in quick. What's up with everybody? What's this say? Hey, Face, how you doing? My fight still hasn't been uploaded. What's your fight name, brother? Tell me your fight name. Listen, fighters, let me tell you something before I get to questions and stuff. So we do around 30 to 50 fights every month. Then we edit them. Each fight will go up one by one. So it could take 30 days after the event for your fight to go up, okay? So if you don't see it right away, don't think that means your fight's not going to go up, okay? Noah Neal, what's up, Noah? How are you, brother? Jeffrey Fitzgerald said, post the young Jay fight. Let's go. Man, I'll let the staff know. Colin Reeser, what's up, my brother? How you? Yayu said the death sentence fight this month. He did not. I believe he's fighting in February. Any questions y'all got? I don't give a damn. Ask them. We gonna get the. I wanted to come in and just check in with y'all and answer any questions. Now I can't promise you I'm gonna get all of them. Colton said tips to become a better MMA fighter. Man, listen, I say this to people all the time based on 17 years of experience dealing with fighters in the yard and then just going to boxing gyms, etc. Be it boxing, MMA, karate, jiu-jitsu, the first step is making sure you're fit. That's the number one first step. You'd be shocked how many people walking around just they're not fit. They get out of shape and out of breath in no time. So that's the first step. The second step is try to find quality training partners, whether it's at a gym or whether you know some people that are very skilled that you can train with. That would be my two number one recommendations. Jeffrey Fitzgerald said, are y'all posting all the December fights? Brother, all fights get posted. All fights get posted. If you fight and more than 6 weeks goes by and your fight's not up, you should message our staff. We have had some incidents, in the last year or two where fights that should have been uploaded weren't. But we've actually had some staff changes, and I don't anticipate that happening anymore. Michael said, can you make a boxing-only compilation? Man, I like that. I love boxing. I'm going to talk to the staff and have them do that. Emily Freeze said, hurry up. Hurry up on what? What do you want me to hurry up with? Veldrin Sevis said, Marley versus Tomato Can, what happened? Marling is willing to fight anyone again. All right. I don't know which what particularly happened in that fight. But you're always welcome back if you fought before. Your girl calls me daddy. Said, I'm a trained boxer from the Bronx. How can I join? Brother, listen. You can sign up on Instagram at Streetbeefs signups. You can join our Facebook group. That's a very fast way to sign up. Or you can go to our website, streetbeefshq.com, and sign up there. Emily Freeze said, I need to work out. Ooh. You need to learn to type a little more gangster. You're not quite there yet. Corbin said, how many fights would it take to fight Dolo? Look, it's not about the number of fights. You could come through the door and fight Dolo. depending on the situation. But you gotta come to the yard to get the fight, basically. Climate Force HVAC said, "What's up, Scarface? I'm a fan from PA. PA, what up? That's my birth state. What's good with you?" Caleb Ross said, "Is old boy David coming back to throw them bombs? He just fought at the last event." Man, listen, old boy David inspires me. And I don't say that lightly, y'all. This dude is 53 years old, right? And we don't put him against other old dudes. We put him against youngins. His last 3 or 4 opponents have been like in their 20s. And he's handled business. So shout out to old boy David, man. Always exciting, always professional. Let's see. Monkey Brad said, "I want to do street beef so bad. I'm only 17 though, so I don't know if you allow underage people." We do not. Okay, but you right there, brother. You right there. Another year you'll be able to fight. Let's see. Relentless said, "My credentials are just all street and bar fights." Listen, I want to tell y'all something. That's what we started on. The first 4 years of Street Beefs, it was all guys from my neighborhood and from the town I lived in, and most of them were just regular street dudes, you know. They weren't trained, most of them, and that's what Street Beefs was built on. So, and we still have a place for people with that background. I don't want people watching Street Beefs and thinking that you got to be trained and got to be an MMA guy or a trained boxer to fight here. You don't. Gary Shearer said, "What's up from Alaska? Love Street Beefs." Shout out to Alaska, man. Beautiful, beautiful state. I've never been there, but based on what I've seen. Relentless said, "Are you in Texas?" No, we're in Virginia. We are in Virginia. Let's see. I just seen somebody. Afro Samurai looked crazy last event. Now, let me throw something at y'all. Afro Samurai's my guy. This dude, anytime that I've approached him and said, "Look, Samurai, I need you to take this fight," he never hesitates. Like, Samurai's a warrior, y'all. He's really about that action. I've sparred with the guy several times. He's a rare person who knows how to use his length and his reach. I just love him as a fighter and as a person. He's a good dude. Angel Rodriguez said, "Walking in circles." Man, if you ain't been paying attention, that's what I've done for years. It's what I do when I shoot videos. James P. said, "Face, what up, dude? What's up, brother?" Let's see. Jesse Dalton said, "Ronnie Rose said he's going to have to toe tap you a few times." Woo, terrifying. Listen, let me say this to everybody as clearly as I can, man. In 17 years of doing this, I done heard it all. I done heard people are going to do this, that, and the third. They're coming for me. They're coming for my fighters. And it never happened, Joe. In 17 years, 3 people have showed up for beef. I put up a 4, but I meant 3. Have showed up for a beef fight. So I don't believe you till you show up. Just saying. Caleb Ross said, "Do you think inside fighting is more important than outside in boxing?" Nah, I mean, I think they're both important. I think it depends on the fighter, you know. There's certain fighters that win totally off their jab, distance control, and circling their opponent. Then there's some that are going to get inside and beat you up, you know. So it just depends on the fighter. Really talk. Let's see. Osman Canales said, "Are you ever going to do a collab with Aiden Ross?" So you guys probably remember Aiden was supposed to come out to the yard last year. And then, you know, some things that I'm not qualified to speak on because I wasn't there, but some things happened with him and some people and some money, like the week before he was supposed to come out, and he rescheduled. So I think eventually one day he will come out. We'd definitely love to have him. Gary Shearer said, Has Street Beefs ever considered doing events in other cities? We've done events in other cities. We traveled to LA years back and did an event. We traveled to Las Vegas and did an event. We've been down in Tampa, Florida, been in North Carolina. So we've went. It's just lately we kind of been sticking to home, you know. Sanzay said, any Afghan fighters? We have had, I believe, 2 guys from Afghanistan. I think 2. We've definitely had a lot from the Middle East. Let's see. Ghost Sniper said, I love you, man. Love you too, brother. All of y'all that support us, man, I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Samson Hicks said, I appreciate what you do for the community. Hey, listen, I'm going to say this to y'all real quick. When I started Street Beefs, I didn't think I was starting anything. It was 2 guys that wanted to fight, and I let them come in my backyard and fight, okay? And I made them agree, yo, you're not going to kill each other if I let you fight. And it just went from there to this. You know, I didn't intend for it to be a community thing, but it turned into that, and I'm very proud of it. And I mean this. This isn't just some cliche shit to say. Without y'all, it wouldn't have happened. Without all y'all that have tuned in and supported us. Real talk. Precision Gaming said, wrestling beats boxing every day. This got to be somebody from my Facebook. Got to be somebody from my Facebook. Thanks for that tidbit, buddy. Angel Q said it would have been great if you had fought Mouse. Listen, I'm going to say this as plainly as I can. We got the video. The promoter offered him money, and it is what it is. There was a big internet, people got the wool pulled over their eyes about that dude. And that's all I'm going to say. He ain't what you think. Janche Cross, I can't say it. How's Death Sentence? Death Sentence is always doing good, man. Always doing good. Johnson Peter said you should do an Atlanta, Georgia event. It's funny you said that because Atlanta is kind of a bucket list for where we want to go soon. So that may happen. Let's see. Damn, yo, it's a lot of y'all. I'm trying to get all of y'all. Monkey Bread said, what's the best Street Beefs fight you've seen? That's tough, too. That's tough. But look, the best boxing match for me, because of the skill involved, was Venom Black versus Showtime. And the reason was their styles are so different, okay? We used to call Showtime, when he had come and spar with us, we called him a hooker. Because all he does is throw hooks. He wasn't a big jab guy. Whereas Venom, he lays on his jab, etc. Their styles were just so different. And at the end, it was an argument. There were some people saying Showtime won. Rest in peace to my brother Showtime, man. As far as the best MMA match, I'm going to take it back on y'all. Most of you ain't even going to know what I'm talking about. This is old school. Red Baron versus 5 Cent. Okay? 2 big, I mean, these dudes were big. 5 Cent was a decorated high school wrestler. Big, strong. And they went to war. I'm going to try to find that old fight and re-upload it because I don't think it's on the channel anymore. Tony Breeze said, shout out to you trying to keep the streets safe and you're going back to the one-on-ones, no guns. I truly appreciate you doing to make this world a better place and entertain at the same time. Hey, listen, my brother, and everybody, I know y'all see it. These youngins ain't doing fair ones these days. They're not. You know, you try to knuckle up these days and some young boy gonna put a slug in your back, you know? And look, the 90s was rough. Look up the killing rate, but you could still get a fair one at some points. Now it's so rare, and what I wanna do, and I want everybody to do, is change that culture, man. Stop making these dudes think it's cool to pull a gun on people. Put your hands up or talk it out, but pulling a gun is just goofy. Let's see. Let me see. Damn, y'all. Irish Dragon here. How have things been? Quinn McMullen. What's up, my brother? How are you? Things going good. How you doing, brother? Parsa Mojebi said, are you the gangster they are talking about? I ain't no gangster, baby, at all. I'm a family man. I'm a family man and a gym owner and somebody running a club. There's gangsters out here, but I ain't one of them. I don't claim to be. Let's see. Let's get just a couple more. Angelic News said the way you handled the dude who jumped your boy was brilliant. Class and respect. Hey, I've spoke. Big Rob, what up? Let me speak on that subject real quick because there's a few people that still don't get it. So I'm going to say this, and I actually spoke on this on another live. You know, some people are like, well, Face, you should have just beat him up one-on-one. Or he, you know, listen, my son was jumped by 9 people. Not only that, my son was 140 pounds. All the dudes who jumped him were over 200. They stomped, beat, and kicked him all at once, all right? In return, the guy that came to the gym got a Shark Tank. One guy at a time. He was never in the ring with more than one person, okay? Bottom line, if you want to go around jumping people, make sure your cardio is good enough if they come back, okay? In the end, the young man did learn a lesson. He hasn't came back to the gym steadily, but he is doing better with his life. I don't take credit for that. That's his credit. But I'll just say he's doing better. And that's all we need. Tyler said, best MMA fighter to come out of Street Beefs, Memnon Warrior. You should definitely get Cash Nasty on there. So look, first shout out to Memnon. Man, that dude was a savage, okay? Definitely in my top group of MMA fighters. But y'all gonna argue with this. I think Reckless Rico was the best to come out of Street Beefs MMA-wise. Reckless Rico. And I think right beside him, what up? Man, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Big Smile was #1 ranked in Virginia for a while. He's doing good. There's so many that Manu the Great, I think he was good. So there's a lot of them, man. Let's see. Let me see. Trying to get something good. Oh, here we go. Jimmy Shockley said, is this legal? Yes. Well, listen, brother. I would like to think if we were doing something illegal, we wouldn't broadcast it on YouTube every day, okay? And I don't mean that to be sarcastic. I'm just telling you, we get asked that a lot, and I'm like, do people think we're going to be posting illegal fights online? No, it's legal, y'all, 100%. We've been doing this 17 years. So, let me see. Let me scroll down and get some good ones. Michael Skinny Davis said, I would love to box on your promotion one day, trying to get my name out. What up? Hold on, y'all. Hey, my man, you new here?
I came last week.
Oh, I remember you. Okay, good to have you. You know the hours changed. Yeah, we don't start until 5:20 now, but you're allowed in the gym.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me see. Chris Stanley said, where do you find the fighters? I want to come on the show. Listen, the fighters find us a lot of the times. But if you want to know how to sign up for the show, Instagram, go to Street Beef signups, join our Facebook group, Street Beefs Official. There's a couple Street Beefs groups on Facebook, but the only real one is Street Beefs Official. Join that one. James said, is this the same as Street Beefs UK? There is no Street Beefs UK. Doesn't exist. Nothing that's affiliated with us. So I don't know. Crystal Herbert said, I'm very sorry about your son. Will you guys ever come to Canada? Canada's another place we've wanted to come. We actually have had several people travel down from Canada. I would love to go up there someday. Real talk. Dejana Colic said, hi, I'm a kickboxer. I love your videos. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Let's see. Toonslayer said, these guys are bullies. Who's a bully? I've got to hear this. Please elaborate on that one. Enrique Juarez said, how old are you? 46. I'm ancient. And Anthony Cruz said they don't let ex-felons in Canada. I know. That's one of the reasons why. Because, you know, we got a few people with Street Beefs that have turned their life around. You know, I ain't been in trouble for over 20 years. But they don't care. They don't care about that. Listen, I'm going to take 3 more questions and I'm out, y'all. Let's see. My man McSnoof said we need Street Beefs in Detroit. I agree. Detroit right now is hurting, man. I know that there's a lot of violence and a lot of craziness going on up there. Definitely something we would consider, but keep this in mind, y'all. Different states do have different laws about how they run fighting and what fighting they allow, you know. Let's see. 2 more. Let's see. Devin Ramsey said, you in Richmond? I'm in Chesterfield. Nah, we're in Stanton. Over in past Charlottesville. We're in Stanton. Juan Bonilla said, do you know Martin Chavez is also known as Napo? I might. Listen, I want to say something about that just real quick, y'all. We get so many fighters that come through. So many. It's impossible for me to keep all the names straight. Usually I start remember a person's name when they fought with us a couple times because it's impossible. You know, every month we get 25 or so new fighters. So, Pharaoh Savage to Pharaoh, what's up? Is that the Pharaoh that fights with Street Beefs? What's up, brother? He said, any big news coming up? There is. Me and my team are going out to Cali, San Diego. I'm gonna announce it as it gets closer, but we're coming out in February around the 21st. I'm gonna try to do a mini event in Arizona with some guys from the Street Beefs West Coast. I'm gonna talk to Martin and them, but I'll let y'all know more about that soon. But we got a lot of stuff coming, man. Street Beefs is always growing, always banging. We've had a few staff changes, and I think it's going to be a good thing. It's going to bring new blood and positivity to Street Beefs. One last question, and I'm out, y'all. King Marshall, Skeletor here. I'll be back. What's up, brother? I hope your surgery went well. Here's the last one. Wait a minute. Alan Bennett said, when it's cold as hell, our fights inside. This is going to be my last one I answer. People may wonder, well, damn face, when it's cold out, why not run all fights inside? Because it kind of takes away from the element of Street Beefs, okay? Street Beefs is an outside org. If people want to watch people fight in the gym, there's 1,000 different places they can go watch that. And to be clear, like, I've personally boxed in my yard in January and February 8 different times. So I don't ask the fighters to do nothing that I wouldn't do. And just for example, this last event, we gave the fighters a choice. Do you want to fight inside or out? And a big majority went outside. So listen, y'all, I got to bounce. I appreciate y'all. If you want to sign up, go to Street Beefs sign up on Insta. Join our Facebook group, Street Beefs Official. And appreciate the support, man. We'll be back February 1st.